Seven Land Productions presents Movie Night, Season 3, Episode 1, A Novel Virus.
Hold on, I don't see where the issue is.
You don't see where the issue is with letting your wife sleep with someone else?
Not when $1 million is involved, as long as both parties are okay with it.
Don't you mean all three parties?
Well, we already know the third party is okay with it. Redford made the offer.
Okay, so Robert Redford shows up to your house and offers $1 million to sleep with your wife. You take the deal?
But Brad doesn't have a wife. He doesn't even have a girlfriend.
Shut up, Cooper. Yeah, I'm fine with it. $1 million is a lot of money. Plus, if that movie was made today, it'd be even more. You know, inflation.
That's not how the hypothetical works.
Yes, you have to adjust for inflation.
It's my hypothetical. I don't have to adjust shit.
Fine, keep it unrealistic. The answer is still yes. I could use $1 million, but I would obviously ask my wife if she was okay with it.
Who are you married to?
That's irrelevant.
No, it's relevant. We should say you're married to Demi Moore. Josh had that to the hypothetical.
It's not a shopping list. It doesn't matter who he's married to.
Exactly. But if my wife, whoever she is fine with it, then I'm fine with it.
It's still cheating.
But I'm okay with it.
Hey, is Robert Redford the guy with the salad dressing?
You're thinking of Paul Newman.
So Robert Redford never had salad dressing?
I'm sure he's had salad dressing at some point in his life, but he didn't produce it.
So it wouldn't bother you, Brad.
I don't think so.
This coming from the guy who thinks Ross cheated.
Ross? Ross Perot?
If Perot cheated, then he did it badly. I'm talking about Ross Geller.
Who's that?
On Friends.
He did cheat.
They were on a break, Brad.
But a break isn't a break-up.
Enough with the semantics.
What?
I don't get it. In my hypothetical, you're married.
I don't even know what you're arguing. Those are totally different things.
I'm saying sleeping with a millionaire is cheating, but Ross and Rachel on a break isn't cheating.
But me and my wife are okay with it.
Hypothetical wife.
Thanks, Coop.
Okay, but Rachel wanted the break. Ross didn't.
So you don't think that that's cheating, but two mutual parties agreeing on a sugar daddy is?
They were on a break.
Hey, don't people hate Friends now?
Define people.
And define hate?
Yeah, who says they hate it?
Twitter.
That's the younger generation being offended.
PC culture sucks.
I don't know. I like it.
You do?
Yeah, I'm much more comfortable with a PC.
What?
Cooper, are you thinking computers? I think you're thinking computers.
I just think Apple's overrated.
Cooper, what do you think PC culture is?
People who enjoy using Windows?
Seriously?
What? Most people who complain about PC culture usually have Apple products.
Is that true, Josh?
I don't think there's any scientific data backing that up.
So all this time, when people talked about PC culture on the news, you thought they were upset or arguing for your right to use a personal computer?
I couldn't believe there were so many people against it.
And you never wondered why that was?
I thought it was just good Apple marketing.
And if someone was labeled to be too PC?
I thought that meant they had more than one.
Who words it like that?
I don't know. I don't watch the news. I read Twitter. People dropping shortened words all the time.
The fact that you get your news from Twitter is very, and I mean very troubling.
That's not the only place I get my news.
No?
No.
Where else?
Reddit.
Jesus Christ. You see this, Josh? The future of America right here.
You guys are the same age.
Yeah. This is crazy, right?
I'm super nervous.
You want one?
No, I'm okay right now. I'm gonna take off soon. Apparently toilet paper is like gold right now.
Honestly, I don't know what that's about.
Are you stocked?
Yeah, me and Josh went shopping a couple weeks ago and got a deal on toilet paper, so we're good. It should last us a while, unless Josh decides to hit up that Chinese place on 4th.
Chopstick buffet?
He loves it, but it does a number on his stomach.
You know, I think it's so cute you two shop together.
It's not like that. Neither of us like shopping. So it forces us both to go. And it's easier to split the expenses.
There's not a lot of trust there, huh?
I know him too well.
He never cheated on you, right?
No, but he's bad with money. That's the reason we're living together.
Speaking of living together, how's sharing your abode with the laziest person in St. Pete?
It's a constant struggle. I'm thinking of presenting Josh with an option.
Whether or not to murder Cooper?
No, I'm not there just yet. Ever since I found out Miss White was racist, I felt like maybe we should try finding a new place to live.
Really?
You think that's a bad idea?
No, it just seems like more of something I would do.
Well, it's not just that. With Cooper living here, things have been a little cramped. I mean, we only live in half a house.
But it's nice. And rent is cheap, right?
It was cheaper when I was living alone. $500.
That's all?
Well, Miss White liked me. Said I reminded her of her niece.
But you have to pay more now?
Rent is double now.
Double because Josh moved in?
Well, when I first told Miss White about a friend moving in, she said that she would only raise it a couple hundred. But then that changed.
That sucks.
Yeah, and all because Josh reminds her of her ex-husband.
What about Cooper?
I haven't even mentioned Cooper moving in. She's seen him around, obviously, but doesn't know anything more. I can't afford him reminding her of someone else she despises.
That's a good idea, especially now.
Tell me about it.
Well, I mean, not much has changed for you, though, right? You still pay $500?
Yeah, Josh handles the other half, but if Cooper was in the mix, then rent would go up, especially because Cooper wouldn't be able to afford his portion.
There's always the possibility that Cooper could remind her of someone she likes.
I can't take that chance. Hell, I would have never mentioned Josh if I knew he'd look like a cheating nitwit with a knack for hussies.
Jesus.
Her words.
Good idea keeping Cooper away.
Too bad I couldn't keep him further away.
Like out of the house?
Exactly. I'm very nervous about what's in store with COVID spreading.
Yeah, can you believe it? There's probably going to be a lockdown soon.
I believe it. I was surprised to see Kelly here because Josh said that she was super nervous about the virus. He thought she'd be staying in till the whole thing blew over.
Cooper believes it, yet he keeps going out to party.
I have not partied.
You went to the beach the other day. There were thousands there for spring break.
Yeah, but I wore a mask.
You did?
It was a hockey mask. You wore a hockey mask, Coop.
What the hell? How does that help?
It's scary.
So you were trying to scare the virus away?
No, just people.
Maybe I should clarify. Cooper here is trying to become internet famous, so he started to create his own scare prank show. He was at the beach in full Jason getup, jumping out from behind garbage cans.
Garbage cans?
Yeah, I wanted to come out of the water, but I don't own a snorkel.
So what about Corona, Cooper?
It's fine, but I prefer Miller Lite.
I'm talking about the virus.
I told you I was wearing a mask.
Hockey masks have holes, you idiot.
Cooper, we're about to go into lockdown. The whole state of Florida. This is serious. So maybe you shouldn't be hanging around large groups of people.
Yeah, dummy. By the way, stay away from me.
Kelly pulled out a cloth mask and put it on. You think I have it? I feel fine.
That's not how it works.
We need to get tested now.
Yeah, and I'm leaving.
You still gonna come to movie night?
Anderson wants to, but I don't know. With Brad and now Cooper and...
We'll get tested beforehand.
Okay, let me know.
Damn it, Coop.
What?
A hockey mask.
It's scary.
Okay, well, we're getting tested, and then you're gonna have to take a break from the prank videos.
Oh, come on, I just got over 100 views.
Coop, we're about to go into lockdown. No one's gonna be outside anyway.
Oh, that's true. But we could still scare people in line to get tested.
What?
I'll get my camera.
What? Oh my god.
Sorry, but there was no more testing over by the hospital or the mall. I'll try again next week.
Yeah, we didn't have any luck Tuesday either.
What are you talking about? I got so many scares.
Yeah, Coop, that was freaking embarrassing. You almost got us kicked out of the car line.
You're still on that prank show stuff?
Not anymore. Daisy won't let me do it now.
I don't want you around a bunch of people.
What about you?
Don't worry about me. They're going down to a skeleton crew, and I think it's only a matter of time before the lockdown happens.
You really think so?
You don't? Other states are already in it. This shit is serious.
Josh came out of his room dressed for work.
Please do not lecture me, Josh.
What? This is real.
Yes, but I shall remain as centered as possible, so that way I don't have to rely on the misgivings of both CNN and Fox News.
Like you don't watch Fox.
So you're gonna rely on some YouTube scientists instead?
You know, I expect this from Kelly, but not you guys. Speaking of the she-beast, are we doing movie night? Because I have a pick.
Yeah, I'm hoping we go into lockdown tomorrow, so this can be my last shift.
Seriously?
What? It's a skeleton crew. You know what that means? More work for the skeleton.
It's gonna be slow and easy.
Yeah, but Josh can only handle hard and fast.
Is that a gay joke or a I suck at sex joke?
2 birds, 1 stone.
You know, my friend tried to do that one time.
Have sex hard and fast?
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Was it Josh when he decided to start an avian war?
No, my friend Cam.
That's horrible, Coop.
I don't know. Maybe the birds deserved it.
Sounds like someone's still harboring some anger.
Yeah, set sail, Josh. Let that shit go.
No, Josh is right. They did deserve it. They were attacking Cam's dog. He threw a rock at him, knocked him out of the sky.
Both of them.
I was surprised too, and normally I'd be mad, but they were hawks and Cam's dog's really cute.
All right, I gotta go. I'm already gonna be late.
Make sure to wear your mask, sheep.
Are you really on that train?
Nah, but I know it annoys all of you.
So you have a mask?
Relax, Days. I bought a new one with adjustable straps. I imagine Kelly won't come to movie night if all our faces aren't properly dressed. And while normally I would joyously celebrate her absence, I'm assuming movie night would be put on hold without her and Anderson. And we can't have that.
Could still happen. They keep bringing up social distancing.
I work from home. How much more distance do I need to be?
You're only 3 feet away from me right now.
That's not my fault. I was standing here first.
It's my house.
Oh, so I have to adjust based on your position?
Honestly, I don't even know why you're still here, Brad. Josh is gone.
Free booze. But okay, you're right. I can take a hint.
That wasn't a hint. I don't think I could have been more blatant.
Damn. Okay, I'm leaving. But, Days, don't cancel movie night, okay? Don't let Kelly's liberal ideology dictate our future.
You must have a really good pick for Friday.
I always have a good pick.
Like me.
No, Cooper, you don't. And everyone knows you don't. We put up with your picks because we all think you're borderline.
Borderline what?
Just borderline. I'll see you guys.
What does he mean by borderline?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, can I really not go out right now?
Listen, Coop, I just don't think it's wise to go where there's a lot of people.
But Josh went to work.
Yeah. Work.
My YouTube channel is work too.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
Cooper, please. The last thing I want to do is get sick right now. Me and Josh have to be around people in order to pay the bills. And honestly, I think we should put a hold on movie night for now.
Really?
I don't know. I'll talk to Josh about it later.
Fine.
I appreciate it. And can you do me one more favor?
What's that?
Can you get a real mask?
I have one!
No, Jason.
It's not Jason!
Myers.
No!
Okay.
Daisy was about to enter a room, but stopped.
It's Ghostface. You have a Ghostface mask, don't you?
Damn it!
Get a real mask, Cooper!
Okay! It was Friday night. All day I was trying to come up with new ideas since I couldn't do my scare pranks for YouTube now. But I didn't know what to do. I guess I could try streaming Call of Duty or Fortnite or something. But I wonder if Josh would be okay with me using his computer multiple times a day. I got it.
Hey, Coop.
Coop, you're not wearing a mask?
Are we supposed to? I had to order one online since all the stores are out, and Daisy won't let me check out the Halloween aisle at Party City.
Oh, hey guys.
Are we doing masks?
Kelly and Anderson are apparently.
Yeah, I guess you guys can do what you want.
What'd you say? Kelly and Anderson climbed up the third row of seats and removed their masks. I guess since they were far enough away from us, they thought it was okay.
There. Better?
Me and Cooper were tested yesterday.
What about Josh?
They ran out when he went.
We were tested and we're good. Really want to keep it that way. So, let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with? It's movie night, not a doctor's visit.
But I want to avoid a doctor's visit. I can't afford to get sick right now.
I can, but Kelly won't let me.
You really want to miss work?
Of course, it's work. If we weren't together, I'd be willing to make out with patient zero.
That's a long way to travel to get 2 weeks off.
Yeah, why not just hop on a cruise ship?
Or make out with a bat.
Hey, wait. Before you get the door, anybody want to put money on whether Brad mentions the mainstream media tonight?
In what capacity?
I don't know. In a negative light.
Interesting. Cooper, lock the door real quick.
Quietly.
I carefully and quietly turned the lock.
So, what's the bet?
I bet before the movie starts, Brad mentions the mainstream media.
That's too easy.
I'll give 2-to-1 odds.
That's not enough.
Shouldn't someone get the door?
In a minute. Kelly, he just has to mention the mainstream media in a negative light?
Well, if he mentions the media, I'm sure it'll be in a negative light.
So, let's say he just has to say the words mainstream media before we start the movie.
Fine with me.
But then you have to do 3-to-1 odds.
Fine. Okay, I'll do it. How much you want to wager?
$20.
I'm good with that.
Really?
There's a purse on sale at TJ Maxx. $40. Been eyeing it. Anyone else want in?
You don't need anyone else to come in if you win against Daisy and Josh. That's already 40.
Yeah, but there's a matching wallet. I could get that too.
All he has to do is say media?
Mainstream media.
So Fox or MSNBC or news doesn't count?
No, mainstream media.
Nah, I'm out.
I'm definitely in. He already shared his opinions earlier this week.
Yeah, but I'm here.
Still, 3-to-1, I'm down. $60? That's enough to buy Last of Us 2.
You have enough money for this, babe? You're putting up $100.
If you were good at math, you would realize I'm putting up 120.
That's a lot of dough in this time of uncertainty.
I'm not gonna lose.
Look at the confidence on Kelly.
Kelly, you can't egg him on.
I won't. But you can't fault me for my mere presence. He starts something, I'll finish it.
Can I come in on this?
Do you have $20, Cooper?
Yeah.
On you?
No, but I can get it.
Money has to be tonight.
May I interest you in a watch as collateral?
Hey, that's my watch.
I'm not a bookie.
Okay, me and Josh are both in. $20 says he doesn't say mainstream media before the movie tonight. 3-to-1 odds and no coaxing.
Deal.
All right, let him in, Coop.
What in the actual fuck?
Sorry, we were talking.
Well, damn, don't let me intrude. Thought you guys were putting on hazmat suits, and did someone lock the door? I swear I heard someone lock the door.
What movie are we watching, Brad?
Yeah, you never replied on the group chat.
Because I've been thinking. You know how we have that rule that we have to pick a movie that at least one person hasn't seen? I think we should change it. I think that movie night should be more of a surprise. Plus, going to the group chat and asking if everybody's seen a movie takes a long time, especially since Josh never replies in a timely manner.
I always read it and then forget to respond. I think it's early dementia.
Well, I think we should drop all that. If it's your night to pick a movie, pick whatever you want. Let all other watchers be damned. So, what do you guys think?
I don't think any of us have a problem with that.
Really?
Brad, you were the one who came up with the rule in the first place.
I did? Huh. I wonder why that was.
You said you hated surprises.
That can't be true.
It is, when it's Cooper's night to pick.
Oh, yeah, now I'm remembering.
That's not fair. I have good movie choices.
I think you formed the rule so that you had time to prepare for Cooper's nights.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes I would even fast 24 hours beforehand.
Like you were going into surgery?
Well, Cooper's picks literally make me sick.
You ever think that maybe you take this shit a little too seriously?
Says the person who's hiding in the corner. You sure that's 10 feet?
6.
6?
The preferred distance is 6.
Well, my preferred distance from you would be 100, maybe even 200 feet.
Really? Daisy said you asked if me and Anderson were coming.
Not because I enjoy your company. Because I knew Daisy would cancel the whole thing if you guys didn't show up.
What's the fucking movie, Brad?
Contagion.
Brad held up the Blu-ray.
Contagion?
Don't you think that hits a little too close to home?
COVID is worldwide.
And the world is home.
I thought being topical put a nice spin on movie night.
And you say I pick weird movies.
Not weird. Bad. You pick bad movies.
Uh-uh.
The Happening, The Marine, Blood Rain, Meet the Spartans, Dark Tide, the remake of The Fog.
Eight-legged freaks?
Yeah, well, while that is hardly a good movie, I will say at least it was a step in the right direction.
I didn't know you were a Soderbergh fan, Brad.
The guy makes some kick-ass films.
I don't like the way his films look.
You don't like the direction or cinematography.
No, I don't like the color schemes.
You like black and white?
No, but his color palette is so limited.
Limited, each film has a signature style.
No, each film has a signature hue, usually falling into a shade of either blue or yellow, although it's mostly a variation of yellow.
So he's taken from the Book of Fincher.
Wait, which came first? Fincher or Soderbergh?
The Egg.
I agree with Josh. We watched Side Effects not too long ago, and it was like the movie was shot behind a church window.
Have you ever heard of a little movie called Solaris?
Well, of course there are exceptions to the rule.
It's not a rule, it's a style.
It's oversaturation.
That's over-exaggeration.
I've seen Contagion. It's mostly yellow and green,
Like pea soup?
but more yellow. I would say it was even a bit lighter, kind of like
Forsythia Blossom?
Forsythia? That might have been on purpose.
I don't get the reference.
You see Contagion?
No.
Well, there you go.
Babe, what the heck is Forsythia Blossom?
It's a color.
How do you know of it?
It's the color of the purse I want.
I don't get what the problem is. I've never heard any complaints when we watch Fincher.
because Fincher's movies are all darker in tone, so a blue-black tint works for them. He uses hues to accentuate the subject matter.
He uses monochromatic schemes.
What does monochromatic mean?
It means a variation of one color.
Like red?
Was that an example?
No, it was a color.
Brad, Fincher uses color to accentuate a subject or character. His monochromatic scheme, as Daisy put it, allows for him to convey a world in which his crazy characters can thrive.
He also uses discordant colors to break up the schemes.
What does discordant mean?
It means incongruous.
Oh, right. Daisy.
Yeah?
What does incongruous mean?
It means jarring.
Like jam.
Are we doing word association right now? Or...
I think you're being totally unfair to Soderbergh's work.
Soderbergh works on different genres but sticks with the same hues. It doesn't always fit, especially with something like Aaron Brockovich.
And what kind of hue should he have used for that?
I don't know, but nothing like Forsythia Blossom.
What about Grant?
Grant?
That's my favorite hue.
Okay.
Well, I think Fincher could learn a thing or two from Soderbergh.
When it comes to color,
Yes.
color me surprised.
What does that mean?
It's an expression, Brad.
I know that, Kelly, but why are you so surprised?
Because you always have to go against the grain.
The film grain?
You always have to be different.
Yeah, sometimes I think you're not necessarily a film snob, but just an asshole.
That's not true.
I don't know, man. You are always the one that has to have a different point of view.
I know what this is about.
What?
COVID.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell me I'm wrong. You're all mad because of my views on COVID.
Daisy and Josh looked at each other. I think they were worried that Brad might mention the mainstream media.
No. We are talking about film.
But it's the subtext. I just want you to know I could find a middle ground between believing the virus is dangerous and not wanting to turn my life upside down.
We're really talking about film, Brad.
Sure. You're all looking at me like I'm Jude Law peddling fake medicine, but I'm not. I'm more of a Damon. Cautiously careful, but not blind.
Was that Damon's character trait? I feel like you're projecting.
You know, Brad, for every Damon right now, there seems to be 10 Jude Laws. And you're a Law.
Shouldn't the comparison be Winslet's to Laws?
Either or.
Why? Because I do my own research?
That's exactly why.
Or is it because I'm not a sheep of the mainstream?
Brad?
Hey, you can't do that.
What?
That's cheating.
What the hell is going on right now?
Nothing. I just wanted to keep you on track.
No, you wanted to derail the conversation.
No, he was getting sidetracked.
More like railroaded.
What's with all the train phrases?
Should we get back on track?
I'd like to see the light at the end of the tunnel, yes.
I don't get it. Is there a train in this movie, or...
No, there isn't. I don't know what that was.
That was me letting some people here know that they are not allowed to interfere.
With what?
Don't worry about it, Brad.
I know this has to do with me, and I know it has to do with this novel virus.
They wrote a book about it?
Cooper, I'm talking about COVID.
Brad thinks he knows everything.
No, but I'm doing my own research on the matter.
How can you be a fan of Contagion and still think that way?
You make fun of us for social distancing, and that's literally in the movie.
Along with washing hands and quarantining.
Hey, I'm not saying don't do that stuff. Wash your hands. They believe it not only travels through the air, but through fomites as well.
Fomites?
Objects that can carry infection, so basically through touch.
Ah, there's that Winslet.
I just don't think the CDC knows enough yet. They can't even calculate the spreadability.
Says who?
Says me.
Yeah, because you know how to calculate for infection spread.
Maybe Brad's just uninformed.
Are not.
R2!
No, I'm answering Kelly. Are not. The R naught is how scientists determine the spreadability of an infectious disease, but the CDC keeps changing their information. They don't know.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you watched Contagion, and now you think you know more than scientists.
Hey, it's pretty accurate. The movie is good. You just wait and see. Not only that, but it has an awesome cast, great direction, and a kick-ass score. Honestly, the electronic synth score is one of my favorites of all time.
Is it as good as It Follows?
It's almost as good as Thief.
Thief? That heist movie with Khan?
Gone! Thief is a Star Trek film?
Thief is a Michael Mann film.
I meant James Khan, Coop, not Ricardo Montalban.
I've never seen Thief.
You owe it to yourself for the soundtrack alone. It's Tangerine Dream, so you know it's good. I bought the vinyl, and sometimes I just keep it on repeat.
How do you keep vinyl on repeat?
You know what I mean. I moved the needle back, damn. And I probably shouldn't say this, but screw it. It's the only soundtrack I've literally masturbated to.
Ah, gross!
How do you masturbate to a soundtrack?
Trust me, I didn't think it was possible either, but it kind of just happened. The problem is now, whenever I watch the movie, I get a hard-on.
Well, let's make a mental note to keep Thief off the watch list for movie night.
Mock me all you want, but you owe it to yourself to light a few candles, put on some Tangerine Dream, and flick that bean.
Oh, God. Brad, keep my bean out of your filthy mouth.
Trust me, that is not a problem.
Can, we start this movie now?
Kelly and Anderson put their masks back on before going into the kitchen. Brad went to the bathroom while we all got set.
You know, I'm ashamed of you two.
Kelly was talking to Daisy and Josh.
First, Josh media blocks me, which was a for sure win. And now you two rush to get the movie started?
In all fairness, I was just tired of hearing about your bean.
Fair enough, but two can play at that game.
You can't egg him on.
I'm telling you guys, I don't need to.
We're about to start the movie. You're really not worried?
No? In fact, I'll up it to 30 if you want.
Why?
I really want the matching wallet.
The movie's about to start.
Still not worried.
Fine with me.
Sure.
We all grabbed snacks and drinks and then took our seats.
You are all in for an eye-opening experience.
An eye-opening experience with a bland color palette.
Shut it!
Yeah, guys, I really want to see this movie. Go ahead and start it.
Yeah, now, Brad.
Wait, I have one more thing to say.
Oh, no.
This is going to show you what a real virus outbreak is like.
Is, that it?
Yeah.
Both Josh and Daisy seemed to relax as Brad grabbed the controller.
Then maybe all y'all will stop listening to the mainstream media.
There it is!
What the
come
hell?
on, you ass.
What? What?
See, honey, I got a new purse and a wallet.
Congratulations, babe.
Seriously, what is going on?
Just forget it.
Yeah, Brad. Just start the movie.
Movie Night. Written by Robert M. Lamb. Edited by Robert M. Lamb and Amber Simpson. Starring Robert M. Lamb as Josh, Catabel as Daisy, Brian Messick as Brad, Jack Austin as Cooper, Hope Ennis as Kelly, David Hugglestone as Anderson. Music provided by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. If you enjoy this podcast, don't forget to rate and review. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 7lamb Podcasts. Visit www.7lamb.com to find more audio dramas such as this one. This has been a Seven Lamb production.